DamaGe, though, let's go on board with them to start, as they've got some loadouts that will really prove to be useful. 2 ARs and 2 SMGs here for DamaGe. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, we have got similar loadouts, except no ARs here for this squad.
So, gonna see some aggression, obviously, coming out of Team Randoms. And I'm surprised they don't have snipers out, Mark. How about a little history lesson on Team Randoms?
Yeah, Team Randoms actually is an e-sniping squad. Something that we as casters see very rarely, but I got a chance to actually cast with Smiting Fatty when they were playing as that e-sniping team, and they play for Team Caliber. So that's where you're probably used to seeing these players. Zones, Audio, and Animal, absolute amazing snipers, and that's going to probably transition in S&D quite a bit when they can utilize those snipers quite
right now
effectively.
The beginning of this match, a little bit awkward here for Team Randoms, is 3 have gone down more than twice. Wow. You just saw Animal try to make a play on that B flag, but A and B control go early on to Team DamaGe. Right now, you're on board with Zones. Hopping on the B flag, has a player coming up the ladder right behind him, and he'll get taken out. That's actually Royalty to clean him up, and Royalty will trade as Animal gets that kill. Down goes Animal, though. Nobody on a crazy streak just yet, but finally, some life from Team Randoms as they've got a little bit of control here. They've got to watch their blue street, and Scars has to go big here, has one, gets the 2-piece, and there's another one. His teammate's there to clean it up, and finally that B flag will go into the hands of Team Randoms.
Fantastic plays there for Random to come back. They really were getting outslain there, but Scars keeping this squad in it right now, as he is just single-handedly carrying them as far as the slaying department is concerned. 6 and 2 with a capture here, as he is going to finally get taken down there on B, as he turns around at the wrong time. Steven is going to be the one that gives him that courtesy call. And now Zones trying to get something going as well is going to get cleaned up. These players are playing relentless on the middle of the map, but the map control still in the hands of DamaGe just now. It's a 3-point differential here with 3 minutes left.
3 go down here for Randoms. Animal last alive, can't stay up. Royalty will clean him up, and we'll switch on over to your guys from DamaGe. Specifically, let's see what Steven's up to. Working top map room and control. He's actually going to push through the spawn here, as his team does have that A and B control. And as 3 go down, make it the 4th one down here for Team Randoms yet again. He's going to have an opportunity to get some out of spawn. Unfortunately, Audio will be able to clean him up pretty quickly. And 3 go down for DamaGe. You're leaving Royalty last alive to make some plays, and he will be able to do so. But that B flag will be contested. He'll get an assist on 1, but it's going to be battle to the B, at least for the moment, with that 10-point lead in favor of DamaGe.
Yeah, that is where DamaGe has been really utilizing the map to their benefit, and unfortunately right now they're trying to get that map control back. Green is being heavily contested here by the Random squad, and it's going to be Steven that's trying to get something going here offensively on that Bravo flag. He's going to get a shake there on Audio, and now has to clean up a few more players that are underground. He has no idea where they are. He's looking all over for them, and he gets taken down. That's 3 down, though, for Randoms, as Audio is the last line of defense here to pick up this Bravo flag, and then he's going to get cleaned up. So DamaGe really communicating well and traversing the map well, and that's why now they're starting to pull away a little bit here with just under 2 minutes left.
Time's going to be dwindling down here. No real clear superstars at this point, as I'm kind of favoring DamaGe at this point, Mark. I mean, everyone's kind of playing so consistent with the exception of Ram, but he's got 4 captures, so obviously getting the objective work where they need it. And Royalty trying to make plays will get shut down. Actually just had Animal disconnect due to transmission error, and I believe we're going to continue to just play on here. Hopefully he can get back into the game. We'll let you guys know if there's an update or a change to that. But DamaGe in control of the game right now. Don't have control of that B flag, and that 65 to 58 point lead. If they do not hop on the B flag, will continue to go down. Fortunately for them, as 3 go down for Randoms, they'll regather that control, and with less than a minute left, they'll be able to pile on some points here.
Absolutely right, as now it is a 4v3. Sometimes you never hear that term on domination, but that's exactly what it's looking like, as it is Randoms playing with a man down, and it's going to be Rem that's going to clean up one of those players there as well, and that was actually Audio that then got that trade kill. But right now it's going to be difficult to get map control when you've got one less teammate. I know that's obvious, but it's looking rough here as we're ending this first half due to that disconnect, as it was a much closer game. Right now, a 20-point differential with 20 seconds left, and now it's climbing as well, as it is DamaGe that's in full control. No flags under the control of this random squad, and this is going to be a decent lead, to say the least, by DamaGe after the time concludes here, Duff. But DamaGe really clicking on all cylinders, it seems like.
In that slaying department, check out Naga. 17-8, 3 captures, but he really started to turn up there in the final couple minutes of gameplay and really just started to excel in the slaying department, allowing his squad to take a nice lead here. We're not too sure, guys, at home. If you guys are watching, if we're gonna replay this map yet, we're still getting word from our refs. But we're gonna take a quick commercial break while we figure that out and get everybody back into it. I know I just disconnected from the lobby. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Call of Duty action here in the quarterfinals of the BenQ Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Xbox 360 BenQ Cup presented by UMG Online. 5K online tournament, and you guys are in the quarterfinals right now with Team Randoms versus Team DamaGe. That if you're just joining us, we had to take a quick break there after the first half of Domination Sovereign because a player from Team Randoms disconnected with about a minute and 10 seconds left of gameplay. And the rule is we're just going to continue to play on from the second side like the first side is done, of which that score is in favor of DamaGe, 97-64. So we're going to have to do a little math at the end of this. But right now, DamaGe with a 33-point lead, Mark. And based on the way they were playing, I mean, this is definitely their first map to lose.
Yeah, it really is. They were playing very, very well, and definitely 32 points. You said it was 32, right? Or 33?
33.
33. There we go. 33 points is a nice cushion to have here on Sovereign, because you're going to have to make the random squad just traverse the map almost flawlessly in order to make up that time, because that's where those decoy flag captures are going to be a major, major issue that they're going to have to address. And DamaGe could do it just as easily as they can. We'll find out what they're going to do to respond here. And let's go on board with randoms right now, particularly Zones, who did get that home flag. And now it looks like Audio and he are working in tandem together. He's getting a knife there as well. And now he's got to go and play some offense on top nest to rescue that Bravo 5, but he's going to get taken down there for the time being. And just like that, it's 3 players down for randoms. Scars last alive to pick up B, and he takes a fall too.
Scars got a little aggressive in that flag, and he'll get shut down. Zone's last alive as 3 go down. We'll be working this B flag. That'll go in favor of DamaGe, but he's going to try to stay alive and allow his team to push up. See if he can spot this player. B Dom hasn't just yet. Turns the wrong way, and there's Royalty there to clean him up. Royalty right now 4-1 on a 3-point streak, make it 4. After that, Dagger, switch on board to him to see what he's up to. 5-1 defending this B flag. C flag being contested by your guys on randoms, but with that C flag going now neutral, your boys from DamaGe captured A. They're gonna have a little momentary triple cap to begin this second side. That's not what you wanted to see for Team Randoms.
Not at all, but it's something that we've seen DamaGe do, and the fact that they haven't found an answer for it yet is a little bit alarming at this part of the game here. Remember, it's already a really big advantage, and if they allow triple caps, it's really going to run away from them. Currently 30-11 here with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left, and this one is slowly slipping away for randoms, and they keep getting outslain as well. 8-2 for Royalty, though. Steven, I should say, at 5-1, and now he's going to get shut down as well. So the caster curse is continuing to be a factor here for me, for sure.
Keep in mind the 33-point lead for DamaGe for the first side of this Domination Sovereign. They've already got a very, very comfortable lead, and with 3 going down there again for Team Randoms, it's going to be difficult for them to make up this time with less than 3 minutes remaining. They've got not only the 33-point deficit, but the current score, 45-19, as DamaGe has started to just run away with this one. Absolutely DamaGe's game to lose here.
Yeah, it is, and if you are randoms, you're going to play your best game type as relentlessly as you possibly can, and that's going to be coming up after this match is over. But, you know, those guys from randoms, they do know how to play some S&D, so it's going to be exciting to be able to see that. But right now, It is really a dominant performance by DamaGe, and they deserve a lot of credit for that, as Royalty is just being a nuisance on that enemy base. Finally gets shut down, but still 13-5 for his squad. The slaying is definitely there. He will still get a kill from the grave. Yeah, that's a Halo term, but he ended up dying and picking up a barrel kill to boot.
3 down yet again. There's the 4th audio dropping for Team Randoms, and that's going to be a difficult blow to take after dropping, I don't know how many times, 3 and 4 squad members at the exact same time, as DamaGe has been able to come in and absolutely execute. Great map awareness, honestly. This team really seems like they understand where the enemy's going to spawn after they get the kills, and they're just applying the pressure every single moment they get. Spawns are going to go back to C here for Team Randoms, and they'll finally call that place home, but with 1:30 left, it's not looking good for them to win this one, honestly. This first map is going to go to Team DamaGe.
Yeah, it definitely is, and the performance has been outstanding by them. They definitely have a huge momentum shift going their way right now as they're continuing to put on the pressure. Another player will disconnect once again as the host will end the game, and that's going to make us have to do some more math anyway. I don't know if it's still mathematically possible, as I didn't see the final score there, but the player disconnects are causing some issues. But 83-32 there is the score that we have to jot down for the time being here to see how we're going to sort this one out. But either way, guys, just stick around and be patient here. These things happen in online play, and I'm sure that we'll get down to the bottom of it. But, you know, we'll probably throw this into a commercial break real quick while we sort out what is going on. And don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the quarterfinals here on the BenQ Cup. Welcome back to the BenQ Cup here, presented by UMG Online and MLG.TV. We've got the quarterfinals here, map number 2, as we did sort out the issue with the first map. Now, it was mathematically impossible for them to come back in that Sovereign Dom, so that will be a victory here by DamaGe going into this one. So they lead it 1-0 here as we transition over to Search and Destroy on Freight, and it's going to be Randoms that has got to answer back if they want to force a Game 3.
Royalty, your bomb carrier, and he's going to be taking this bomb underground for Team DamaGe just to make sure no one's pushing. No challenge just yet, but he has no support. If he does get challenged, he doesn't know it, but there is nobody watching gate right now. First pick, though, does belong for all 3 of them over on Team Randoms, and that's going to be a quick defensive round for Team Randoms, and I think DamaGe is going to be taken aback by that.
They have to be, for sure. Just the way, when you get that communication on point the way they just did and eliminate everyone that quickly with a team ace, that's a good start, and that's what I expected from Randoms. These guys are very good search players, and they're showing right here on one of their best maps to boot. So zones and audio, 2-0 apiece, as they're going to be transitioning over to that offensive push. Scars, that main objective player, to spot out here, as they are really just calculating this push right here. But first kill will go down, and now that's 2, as it's a 4v2 situation here in favor to DamaGe there.
Ugh. Wholly aggressive defense coming out of DamaGe right now. Zone's last alive in this 1v2, and he's got players all in front of him, in his face, in his spawn, and he's going to get cleaned up there by Naga to tie things up 1 round apiece. Guys, DamaGe won the first map. Obviously, it's quarterfinals, but money is on the line, so competition is going to be heavy throughout. I can't imagine any teams wanting to even think about dropping a map. I mean, they're playing for $5,000. Big shout out to BenQ America for providing the prize pool for not only the Xbox One tournament last night, but the Xbox 360 tournament going on in front of your eyes. And I expect to see Randoms come out big in this S&D, especially because they struggled so much in the respawn game type, Mark.
Yeah, they literally looked like they were playing from their back foot from the break, and that's not how you want to start. You want to establish a very confident way of playing right off the bat. Right now, though, that's exactly what Randoms are doing here on this Search and Destroy, but it is all knotted up. 1-1 apiece with that aggressive defense by DamaGe. Now they've got to do the same on offense, and look at this push right here. A solid red push. Steven all the way back in Lumber. Cat's out of the bag. They already know where they're headed, but the positioning on the map really favors them. But the picks are going down here, and it's a 2v3 as DamaGe still hanging on right here with the man count.
Take a look at Zones pushing on through. Now the last guy alive, 1v3 situation. He's going to get spotted back Lumber. And there's Steven to clean him up very quickly. And an answer back from DamaGe means they'll take the round count up 2-1. Steven getting things done after the plant. I didn't even see him. How did he see him there?
The eyes of God, you know, it happens from time to time.
Wow.
You know, Steven's showing that he is playing like a god. 3-1 with a plant. He's that objective player, and he's dropping the kills that he needs to for his squad, and now they take the lead. This is dangerous territory here. If you're randoms, you can't allow dominant performances like that. And really, it's up to Audio and Zones to really get things going. Because they're really the main slayers here and the main objective players. And as I say that, Audio gets taken down, and now it's all left up to Zones on a 1v4. And it's just aggressive defensive plays by DamaGe. He's a competitive sniper and can't get that shot to connect. Wow. Wow. That's a tough
That's going to be quick. I mean, off the next time DamaGe's on defense, we're going to have to show the mini-map to start. And really show you guys the aggression, because literally DamaGe both times on defense thus far have literally just sprinted across the map, and your guys on randoms don't have an answer for it at this point, and it's working out for DamaGe. 3-1 your round count right now. Steven will grab your bomb this time. He's 4-1 on a 5-point streak. If he gets this plant, maybe a couple more kills, he's going to turn into a virtual tank here on Freight. He's going to be getting aggressive here, firing shots into bottom fire. Not going to connect, but a couple of hit markers, and now he's going to work red with his bait and switcher. But oh my God, Audio with the shotgun's going to make this a 1v3. Naga with the snipe, 1v2 now. He's going to find that player in the red, but he's going to play a little back here. He's got some tools to work with. The tools of God, I would say. He's got the L15, but he's also got that vector for safekeeping. But he's got to get this bomb. He's got plenty of time to work with, Mark. Let's see how he plays it.
Yeah, the setup right now is looking good. He's going to have to... Wow, the wall bang there on Animal is worth mentioning. It's a 1v1. Scars, let's go on board with him, as he is the defensive player, and he's playing very passive all the way in back Lumber to try to see if he can catch the cross. What he doesn't know is that the cross is in full effect there by Nagafen, as he is going to go into A from the right-hand side. And that is a beautiful play, because Scars did not expect him to cross from there since he engaged that player on red. The bomb goes down, and now the advantage goes right back to Nagafen.
Naga, if he gets this kill or survives the round, we'll have 1v3 clutched it for DamaGe. He does have Scars working that red building, and Naga's just going to play patiently here in fire. And I like this play. He's near the bomb. He can sound whore it, make sure that your boy Scars isn't defusing it. But Scars also running everywhere, trying to find Naga, just wasting more and more time as time dwindles down. 13 seconds left. Naga's going to have to check the bomb here shortly, and that's exactly what he's going to do as Scars starts to go for the defuse. Going to get the wall bang or the kill. Can get the kill, and that's going to be another round win for DamaGe, now up 4-1.
And might I add that these are 4 unanswered rounds by DamaGe. It was going to be a 1-0 start for randoms, as they had a team ace in about 15 seconds flat. Now they have fallen flat, as it is all DamaGe. 4-1 right now, and it's going to be, once again, an offensive push here by randoms. And I really want to go on board with Nagafen on defense, though. We have to see how he's going to play this. They've been very aggressive. Now he's being passive, and I love how they mix it up.
DamaGe being very aggressive the first 2 rounds. Play it back right now. Naga still got that sniper. He's going to be watching bottom brewery. See if anybody pokes out that door. Nobody has just yet, but he's going to stay patient as Ram will get the kill there. And then another one from Steven. And this is where the aggression turns up. These two, the dynamic duo, it seems, will push all the way across the map. Scars will be able to pick up a kill there, but it's all up to Scars now. 1v3 situation. We'll switch on board to him. I can't say it fast enough, because Naga will be there to clean him up with his vector. He's on a 6-point streak. And now Team DamaGe 5-1, 5 unanswered rounds. They dropped the first round here in S&D Freight and literally have won 5 straight, and now they're 1 round away, Mark, from sealing their deal and sealing their fate, moving on into semifinals.
Yeah, this is going to be a very difficult situation. We can clearly see the score here, but it's how they respond. I have seen comebacks like this happen, but they're not they're few and far between. Let's just put it that way. As the red cross has been spotted, and Scars will pick up first blood. That's a positive play here for Randoms. But they know where he is. Animal will pick up Rem. And now a trade will go through finally as Zones does get cleaned up. 3v2. Scars now gets taken down. Back in even man count. They go as it's a 2v2.
I love this play by Royalty here for you guys on DamaGe. Literally rotated all the way underground and then came all the way back in this 2v2 because he understands S&D. In a 2v2 situation, it's about playing together, being there to make a trade in case your teammate goes down. So right now, as Royalty will be checking red while Naga's working that bomb site, he'll be able to make a trade in case Naga goes down to make it a 1v1, but Royalty will spot him top red and make it a 2v1. It's all up to Audio, and he's gonna be working second story Owens towards this A bomb site where this bomb's gonna go down. He's gonna find Royalty though, and now it's all up to Naga, and if there's anybody to clutch it, it's gonna be him. Audio though, with the shoddy Bugatti's not gonna find him on that bomb site. Ooh, didn't actually go for the pull there, but he's gonna chase him down, checking red. He's gonna absolutely miss, and Naga's set up in a nice position just to survive for at least 20 more seconds.
Yeah, Naga played that well, but then he gets pulled up with Audio's fantastic loadout, as he only had one job and fell short there.
You had one job.
Wow, 6 and 5 for Audio with a shotgun though. You got to give him some credit for at least sticking to that loadout, because he's carrying with a shotgun, shooting bodies as they trail 5-2 right now. Oh my
gosh.
And honestly, Naga played that so well, but he turned around at the wrong time.
Naga did. See, the thing about Naga is he made a giant wrap. He planted that bomb, and a lot of players either do this. They either wrap all the way around, which means you just disappear from the site and come back and check, or they hide really close. You know, they would have hidden red, and that's why you saw Audio check that spot. But Naga wrapped. He had to check the bomb site in case Audio had the cojones to try to defuse, and it just worked out in favor of Randoms. Now, staying alive, 5-2 is your round count. Audio with your bomb for Randoms on offense. Let's see if they can continue to make some plays and stay alive in quarterfinals.
Well, the way that they're playing right now, they're letting the defense set the pace. They're used to getting run up on defense. Now they're trying to slow things down and feel out how this round is going to go. The first blood was already in favor of Randoms for now. But the way that the defense is playing, this is actually not favoring the offense at all. They need to be able to continue to put some pressure on that bomb site and get it down. They're running out of time here, and they can't afford to milk the clock this fast.
Time's dwindling down, and you guys on Randoms have to make a play immediately, and that's not going to be good as Royalty and Ram get 2 kills on Scars and Audio. Zones last alive, 1v3. This is definitely over as Royalty's able to pick up that final kill, and 6-2 will be your final score. DamaGe taking the 2 map to nothing, the hot 2-0, this best of 3 in quarterfinals, and then move on into the semifinals where they have just one more opportunity here to compete for a chance at $4,000. They make it into finals, they're guaranteed $1,000, and that's all thank you to BenQ America. Make sure you guys give them a follow on Twitter at BenQ America, and to stay up to date with when UMG is hosting events online and on LAN. Follow at UMG Events and UMG Online as well. But that's going to do it for this quarterfinals match between DamaGe and Randoms. DamaGe are victors, advancing to semis, of which we've got coming up next. Guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but we'll be right back with more of the BenQ Cup.